we're going with Brad's one on this one. It's best of 2021.
What? How dare you?
That's what you
Did
said.
he know about it? He just sprung
He does
on him
now.
right now.
Wait. He's the one who suggested it.
Yeah, to you. We haven't discussed doing it.
Yeah, you did. You said you liked it. Right, okay, so the conversation went like this last week. Are we recording? This is Brad. Are we recording? Luke is like, whoops. Rob's like, I didn't discuss it with you guys, so I'm not there.
I do remember it being mentioned. I just completely and utterly forgot about it.
I love that that's Rob's new excuse now, because I didn't know if, Rob's basically the Bill Murray of the group.
When
now,
did we
if he doesn't-
discuss it? Was I drunk? Because
I think we briefly
if I was there, I don't remember.
we briefly mentioned it after the last one we were all together, or it was just us three. I can't remember. But you had drank a whole bottle of wine and you disappeared like straight after. So
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I do remember.
I think
So I
I'm
was
pretty sure
yes.
that. Yeah.
to the conversation. So my excuse is valid.
But I also
Get
think
in.
that excuse. I also think that excuse almost came into effect tonight, did it? Because there was no reply from Rob, so I was like, "Well, I'm just going to follow suit of Rob until
No,
Rob says that
I
he's
knew
on
we were
board."
recording.
But you didn't confirm or agree to it,
I
so
don't need to. I knew it was Tuesday.
wait. So
Still
that's
hasn't
a
confirmed
double-edged
that he's
sword
recording,
now.
and,
It is
he
Tuesday,
still
right?
hasn't confirmed that he's watching a movie with us afterwards.
I'm definitely recording. Watching the film is dependent on how well the children have behaved.
I thought you were going to say how well
If they're
the
quiet,
recording goes.
if they're quiet when we finish, then I'll. But I may have to dip out at some point because this is the twins' witching hour. They just get absolutely batshit this time of night, just screaming for no reason. It's great fun.
I guess we'll go straight in and welcome to episode 40 of the Sitrep Happy Hour. My name is Mike, and join me as always is my co-host Robert.
Hello.
I say always, I mean, you can neither confirm or deny that statement. Over to Luke. Hi,
Howdy.
Luke.
Oh, yeah.
You had any snow yet?
No,
What number is this? Did you say that?
40.
Okay.
I like the way I'm normally the one getting called out for that, but we go. As eager as always. Welcome back, Brad.
Hi. I think this is the first one all four of us have been together for a while.
It's just like last week. You were like, "Are we recording? Are we recording? Let's set up a recording. Let's do the recording. Can we get together?" I feel like you've not had a lot to do over the last few weeks.
I mean, yeah. I've been stuck inside, going insane for a long time.
So, quick straw poll. Brad, I know you keep testing and isolating and isolating, but have you actually had COVID yet?
Me?
Yes, that you're Brad, last time I checked.
So, sorry, I was not paying attention to.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
No, I haven't.
Rob?
No.
I haven't either. Mike, how are you?
Look at that. I'm all right.
Two
You're
for
not
two.
dead, obviously.
I'm not dead.
How many jabs have you had?
I've had 3.
How many COVIDs have you had?
2. So basically, last February, I got sick, and I was at Brad's mum's. Was it her
50th party.
50th birthday? Yeah. And for some reason, I just felt really sick. Not sick. What happened? I just like got really hot in the face, didn't I? That was it. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
You loaded up on energy drink and tablets, and it did not help.
Yeah, but that was the pre-game, dude.
No, I'm just saying you were still just wiped. You were just, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then cut to last Monday. I basically tested Sunday and I was absolutely fine. And then I was like, I don't feel quite right in the morning. And then tested and yeah, COVID.
Yes.
So that was
Right on
February.
Christmas.
No, as in last week, though.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
You started the story by saying last February, didn't you?
Yeah,
So-
well, last time I didn't know I had COVID, and basically it was a case of I've spent it's got to be almost 2 years now, 18 months, something like that, thinking, was it COVID? Yeah. After having what I had last week, yeah, I do think it was COVID.
Because didn't the doctors call it like pneumonia or something?
They called it bronchopneumonia.
Yeah.
Now, I was like, well, either you have pneumonia or you don't. I mean, both land on your chest, but there we go. But the symptoms, if you look up bronchopneumonia, are exactly the same as COVID. Though, to be fair, anything is classed as COVID nowadays. So, diarrhea.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
I was looking through the stages of COVID, and the first stage is meant to be like fever and temperature. Second stage is like coughing. I think third stage is nausea and sickness, and then fourth stage is diarrhea, which I managed to skip apparently.
Lucky you.
I know, doing good, but the nausea wasn't very good at all.
No,
It's
you
such a-
said early on it didn't sound fun, to be fair.
Basically Wednesday till Boxing Day, I just felt sick every day. So it fucking sucked. Boxing Day was the first day I drank because the last thing I wanted to do was drink and then feel like I had a hangover. Not feel like I already felt like I had a hangover. It doesn't make a lot of sense to you have it, but all I wanted to do was close my eyes and lie down. That was it.
Did
That's
you
all
get
you wanna
any rashes anywhere? Because I know that's a symptom as well.
Nope. No
Did
rashes.
you lose your sense of taste?
Yeah, I think I did. Very briefly, but I did. And my smell.
So you got nailed with
As in-
pretty much everything.
Yeah. But apparently it's still classed as mild because I didn't get any respiratory symptoms.
Yeah, you didn't have to go to like hospital or anything.
No, but I mean, I had shortness of breath on Monday, Tuesday. And then that was it. And like, whether you get the vaccine or not, I mean, that's completely down to you. But I had somebody at work ask me why I had the vaccine. And apart from, to me personally, it's common sense. I never wanted to feel like I did last February ever again. And obviously, look, I can't escape it. It's not going to prevent it, but it's going to reduce, the effect on you if and when you get it. And I'm glad I did have it, the vaccine. And unfortunately, I had the booster literally 2 days before catching it. But there we go. I don't know if that even had chance to work or anything, but yeah. I'm glad I had it because I wouldn't have been able to put up with that temperature again for 10 days like I did last time. That fucking sucked ass. So I felt case in point when after having the vaccine, because that was a certain someone at work. I'm sure Brad knows.
Yeah, I have an idea.
Yeah. But yeah, that's enough of that. I'm good. Unfortunately, it didn't kill me in time to watch. I mean, luckily, I missed COVID just in time to watch Spider-Man. I'll be talking more about that later. But unfortunately, it didn't kill me enough in time to watch The Matrix Resurrections. But there we go. That's a topic
Man, is it that bad?
later on in the show.
Oh, God.
I don't want that. Is
talk
not a
about
good sign.
I don't want to talk about it. Do you want to talk about it, Rob? Because I don't want to talk about it. That's.
I feel like I could spend a whole hour just ripping the shit out of it.
Oh, no.
I didn't want it to be that bad.
Sorry, guys.
I think it's
one thing I will say. It just feels like it's not a Matrix film. Like the first few action scenes where there's some fighting, it just doesn't feel right, and I can't put my finger on why. But it's just, I don't know.
Do you know what? I was reading through some comments on Reddit, good old Reddit, and I
Stop
saw
doing that.
a post on there, and the post was pretty much how I felt, and it was kind of like, you've got Lana Wachowski back, you've got the cast, I said the one thing I really wanted to be good and decent was the story for The Matrix, and I'm not going to spoil it, right? But most of all, I had you have David Mitchell, who was the co-writer of this film, who wrote Cloud Atlas, one of the best books in probably the last 20 years. And the story is not great. There's literally 30 seconds of this film that you could take and make into a whole fucking film. And I'd rather see that. And that's not disregarding this. If you like this film, that's fine. I think I need to watch it again. I understand what they were going for. I understand this film was going to get made, whether Lana Wachowski made it or whether somebody else made it.
There was a dig on that, isn't it?
There was a huge... basically, this film is a big fuck you to
Warner Brothers.
Nostalgia and remakes. And
Warner
continuing
Brothers.
and Warner Brothers and all the rest of it. So if you go in with that kind of notion, I think that's fine. And I kind of knew that going in. I knew it was going to have this whole meta thing to it. But at the end, I'm just like, what was the point? And I don't know if you felt the same, Rob. I just was like, what was the point? My wife fell asleep halfway through the film, and she was like, well, they shouldn't have bothered. She didn't even see the best part of the film to me. And I rewatched all three films on the lead up to this. And the amount of no, because as a whole, Matrix 1, 2, and 3 are good. I stand by that now. I understand like people might have issues with 2 with the CGI. Completely fucking agree. I think there's something missing with the sequels where they don't feel as gritty. The world is too clean cut. There's too much CGI. They're always trying to do like bigger and better, but at least they feel like they're part of the same thing. I understand it's been 20 years, but fuck me, Ghostbusters did a better job of linking and making it feel like it was connected to those films than The Matrix.
Do you know what I mean by though? Like when you watch the action, it just there's something missing.
Yeah,
is it too John Wick?
No,
compared to the Matrix.
The worst bit is there's a fucking cameo from the stunt choreographer who's the director of John Wick, the whole fucking franchise. He's the Chad.
He's the Chad.
He's the Chad. Rob will know what I mean when you've seen it. He's Chad.
Right. But like...
No idea what I'm on about. But the music, the fucking story, the fight scenes, it's nowhere near as good as the original 3. And I understand there's a story in that should have been good. I just don't feel... Oh, man. I'm sorry. I said to Brad, go see Spider-Man. Literally, go see Spider-Man. Don't want. Spider-Man's made over $1 billion worldwide. It deserves it. I'm sorry. It does a better job of bringing together how many fucking films? 7 films?
We don't know because we haven't seen it, so shush.
I'm just saying, it does it. Well, you've got characters from all those fucking films. You've got the Green Goblin, you've got Sandman, you've got fucking Electro, Lizard. It does a better job of bringing... Please shoot me.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about it.
It feels like a low budget, like, you know, when you sometimes you see those like low budget rip-offs of a film. You know, like when we watched that, what was that film we watched?
Oh fuck, yeah, I know what you mean.
It was like The Mummy, but it was like it was really bad.
The one you really, really wanted to watch.
Guardian of the Tomb or whatever it's called.
Because it was
the one where Luke was like, "Fuck this, I'm out."
Yeah,
we watched something else first, didn't we? And then you wanted to watch that, and I was like, "Yeah, see you later."
It was like watching something like that. It was just like if Keanu Reeves wasn't in it, it would have been just like, I don't know.
Look, I'll give it some credit. Bugs was a good fucking character. I'd love to see a continuation of that.
No, disagree.
Morpheus?
No.
Really?
No.
Jonathan Groff is terrible in this film.
Is that the guy from Mindhunter?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not his fault. Not his fault. It's not his fault, is it?
No.
Oh, there is one scene in this whole film which I was like, whoa, that's pretty fucking interesting and brutal. And it's the let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. And that was it.
Don't remember that bit.
People jumping out of windows.
Nope.
Rob must have been asleep by that point.
He'd already turned it off.
I'm really
To
sorry.
be fair, I may have missed bits because I watched it when the twins were awake. So
No, it's I'm sorry. It's not for me. I need to rewatch it, and I will probably come.
the
to terms
ending,
with it.
though. Oh my god!
They didn't need to end it like that. There was 2 endings on this, wasn't there? It felt like 2 endings, or just me. You don't even remember the fucking ending.
The ending was nostalgia from the first one, the one I saw.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I watched Don't Look Up, and that was better than The Matrix.
Yeah, I enjoyed that film as well.
And that film got slated. Well, this one got
Really?
slated. Yeah, this one got slated as well. I thought Don't Look Up was really fucking good.
Which
Yeah.
one's that?
So Don't Look Up is the new Netflix film with Jennifer
Lawrence and
DiCaprio and all
DiCaprio.
that, yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Meryl
good.
Streep, Jonah Hill.
Yeah, they're all fucking good in it. They are really good in it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've been looking forward to seeing that since we talked about the trailer a couple of episodes ago, but I'm going to end up watching that tomorrow, I think.
You will
Well, I was like-
absolutely hate Jonah Hill's character, and there's a good reason for it. He's a good actor. He's such a dick in this movie, but he plays
I
it really
hate-
well.
Right.
Everybody in this film is fucking hateable, but I feel like it's done in a good way. You know what I mean? Like, basically, they find a fucking comet, and everyone's. It is such a good film on today's culture. That is it. It's the funny thing is, The Matrix, the first 20-25 minutes of The Matrix is exactly the same. I don't know if you got that feeling, Rob, but it's exactly it's like that whole meta bit at the beginning is exactly the same as Don't Look Up, but the way Don't Look Up does it is fucking like, what the fuck?
It's basically Armageddon, but like in the current day, isn't it? Basically,
Yeah.
what would happen?
The other bit, what's his fucking name? I can't remember his name from Ready Player One. The guy that plays Isham or whatever his fucking name is, Peter Isham, or like the Bash representative. But it's basically a company called Bash in it, and he's run by
Steve Cook. He's basically playing Stephen Cook, isn't he? Or whatever his name is.
Bill Gates.
Well, yeah, but like
Steve
mashup
Jobs.
mashup of
Steve
Steve Jobs,
Cook.
Bill Gates, and what's his face? Zuckerberg.
He's so clueless. He's so fucking clueless, and it's just
And emotionless as well.
yeah. It's so fucking anyway. Have you guys been watching anything over Christmas? I don't know.
I have only watched things that came out a little while. So I finally watched Shang-Chi
Did you?
last night. Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that.
Any more on that? Did you find it funny or
Bits of it. It wasn't overly it wasn't massively funny, I don't think.
I really loved the Hotel California joke. I burst
Yeah,
out
yeah, that
laughing in
was
the
good,
cinema because I was like, "What the fuck?" Because like it's kind of thrown in there at the beginning, isn't it? And then she starts
Yeah.
fucking screaming at somebody on the scaffolding.
Yeah, on the
outside.
scaffolding. And then he just
And I
swings
just-
for her.
That bus scene though is so good.
Yeah, that is really good, that bus
It
scene.
is, but the fucking dude with the sword is just don't
Right.
need that.
Brad, you watched it last night. The sword, right?
Yeah.
Stupid because it comes out of his arm, right? It
Yeah.
slides out of his arm,
Yeah.
so the sword would have to be up his elbow
Yeah.
and into his arm, right? But he can still bend his elbow.
Oh, I remember you going on about this the
Yeah.
first time you watched it.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even think about it, but
Strong.
What do you
Took
think
me-
of the Mandarin now?
Oh, I did like that. That was really good. Yeah, I really liked that they put him in there and he's being held there for impersonating him. It was good.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Brad, because we're getting a sequel.
Yeah, good. It was really good. The action was really good. Like all the choreography was really good.
I think he's really good as well.
Yeah, he was. He was good.
Is it Simu Lee?
Yes. Yeah.
Something.
He's a huge star, isn't he, apparently?
He is now.
Well, no, he was
But-
a huge star anyway. Just
I don't
not
think
in
he-
our wheelhouse.
Yeah. It was good. I also finally watched Squid Game.
Did you?
Yeah, I watched it all last week in like a couple of days.
What did you think?
Nice.
It was really good. I really liked it.
Cool.
Have you finished it, Luke?
Fuck yes, I finished that ages ago. I probably finished it
Alright.
before you.
No. I don't
Yeah,
think you
no,
did.
yeah, he did. He did.
Did you?
I think Luke. I
Mhm.
think Luke stormed ahead of you when you started watching it, and
Yeah,
I
I
think he
think-
just like smashed
so.
it.
Watched it in like 3 days solid, I think.
I watched it. Maybe you did. I don't know. But I remember starting out at Bristol. And I was like, "Holy fuck, this is really fucking good." Because I started watching like the first episode, and if you don't, I feel like if you don't get into that first episode, you're kind of fucked for the rest of the season. And
I was a bit like for the first like 20 minutes. I was like, okay, "This is really weird."
yeah.
Like,
But they're basically setting up how bad these people are, aren't they?
yeah,
Yeah.
they are all the worst people.
But you're there rooting for them at the end because they're the best.
No, not even.
Best of the cunts.
Did you guess the end part coming then?
No,
No.
no. I thought the I can't even remember what I thought. I thought the front man was going to be someone else, but I can't remember who. But then it turns out to be his brother, didn't it?
Yeah.
Spoiler, jeez.
It's
Wow,
fucking been out
dude.
ages.
Oh, dude, seriously, spoilers are like last a fucking 24 hours now. Matrix comes out, and then next day you've got the ending of the Matrix explained, or Spider-Man, or whatever the fuck. So it doesn't matter.
But yeah, that it was really, really good. It was brutal. It was grim. It was not a fun time, but it was good. That Marbles
time.
episode was fucking hard to watch.
I know you messaged me, and you were like, "What the fuck, dude?" No, it was good. It was good. I've just seen. I just was watching one. I don't know if Rob's watching it or not. I was watching Camp Cretaceous, Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous at the minute with the boys, and because they love dinosaurs and stuff like that, and it's kind of continuing the franchise, kind of, and filling in backstory and stuff like that. And I think just as I turned on Netflix, you've got Death to 2021 is up there, so like a sequel to last year's Death to 2020. So I'm probably gonna check that out at some point. Because last year's was pretty good with Samuel L. Jackson and that. It's done by creator of Black Mirror. But I think I was the only one that watched it.
I remember you
last time.
talking about it. Though.
Yeah. The 2021 was pretty good. It was a pretty funny parody.
I think I started watching it because now that you said Samuel L. Jackson was in it, I remember watching something with him in, but I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't get through it. I think I
It's
turned
got
it off and just
him.
thought, this is just not funny.
BB from Friends. But yeah. Luke, what have you been watching, dude? You've been off like a whole fucking week, haven't you know?
Yeah, I have. So I've played a lot of Tarkov. Surprise, surprise. I finally got to watch Quiet Place 1 and 2 back to back.
Nice. Did you
which
enjoy them?
I really enjoyed Quiet Place 2, yeah. I'd already
Was
seen
it
Quiet
worth-
Place 1, obviously, but
Was it worth watching them back to back?
yes. It literally starts with the first one ends, doesn't it?
Mm,
Maybe the next morning, but
yeah.
I really enjoyed it, yeah.
Really good fucking films. Yeah.
Left wide open for a third one, and I kind of hope they do, but then I think then that would be it. Stop. Let's not make Quiet Place 17 or anything daft like that.
I know they had somebody lined up to do either a spin-off or a Quiet Place 3.
Yeah.
But it wasn't John Krasinski. It was somebody else. Krasinski. It was somebody else, but he was the one handing. Basically, it was his choice of handing over to this person, and then I think they left. So I don't know what happened there. So maybe he'll take over.
Yeah, I'd hope so. Like, at the very least, I hope he's written it because he wrote and directed the first two, if I'm not mistaken. I know he directed both of them. I think he wrote them as well, didn't he? So, the story is what he's wanted to be. So obviously he's left it open for the third one. I mean, maybe he's run out of ideas for where to take it, which would be fine. But yeah, let him handpick who he passes the baton on to.
I mean, Lana is free. I'm not her.
The fuck's sake.
I watched, what's it called? Jungle Cruise as well.
Did you like it?
No.
So, what did you think? I got to ask, what did you think of The Rock's disguise in this one? They put a hat on him in this one. That's all they did is handkerchief and a hat.
It works for Superman, so.
Well.
Yeah, it's just a bad rip-off of Pirates of the Caribbean, isn't it?
I don't know. I enjoy it.
It is what it is, and it's Disney. It no doubt made a lot of money, and everything Disney makes has to be PG friendly, doesn't it? But I didn't enjoy it like I wanted to. I didn't think that movie could fail because I love Emily Blunt for reasons that are blatantly obvious, and The Rock is quite good at what he does. This movie just doesn't cut the mustard for me.
Okay, so I've got another question. Now, I know you're not the most...
Go ahead. Say what you want to say.
This? No, I was trying to think. I had the question all ready to go, but then I'm trying... You're not like...
You're trying not to insult me. That's what you're doing.
No, I'm not trying to... I can't think of basically, since last week, I can't think properly.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Blame
COVID. Really fucking... No, it's really fucking annoying my wife. You're not like a die-hard Marvel fan. You're not going to be there like Wednesday night the minute the film opens and stuff like that.
Fuck no.
But if Emily Blunt and John Krasinski are in Fantastic Four, are you going to go to the cinema to see it?
No.
No?
No.
I don't know. It was just made me think.
It's not the actors that are in the Marvel movies that put me off. It's the whole
clapping.
I can't really put what it is with superheroes because I need to be careful what I say because obviously I've got a big soft spot for Batman, but I always have done. I think it's because he's the dark and gritty superhero, but in when you break it down, he's not really a superhero. He's just a rich guy with gadgets. He's got no superpowers. You can kill Batman if you want to. Whereas people like Superman,
if you've got enough money, you can kill Batman.
I'd like to see you kill Batman.
I didn't say I could kill Batman.
Dude, I don't know if anybody saw the trailer. Probably not, but the new Cat and the Bat trailer is really fucking good. Or Bat and the Cat. That's literally what they're calling it, the Bat and the Cat.
I watched it just before we started recording.
Yeah, I meant to and ran out of time. I forgot.
It's so fucking good. It looks so good.
I think I'm really going to have to eat like a massive slice of humble pie when I see this movie on it because Pattinson's going to smash it, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be
I remember you saying like, "Oh, fuck off, fucking Pattinson."
Yeah, I stand by my criticism of Ben Affleck though. He's a terrible fucking actor and he's a terrible fucking Batman. And don't come at me with he didn't have his own film bullshit. He's just crap.
I'm not coming at you with shit. I just look, I'm the same as you. I was like, not really a huge fan of Pattinson, Twilight films, and this was years ago. And then over the last few years, it's really I'd kind of seen him in a few different things. I think Tenet, I really enjoyed him in Tenet, especially if how that character is. If the theory of that's more of a Christopher Nolan thing, anyway. But yeah, I really enjoyed him in Tenet, and yeah, I think he's going to really smash it. I just feel really bad for him because like the amount of rumors that have been flying around over like the last 2 years of like him not getting in shape and arguing with Matt Reeves, the director. And it's almost like people want shit to go wrong before the film's even out. If you know what I mean?
Mm.
It's almost like they want the film to fail before he's even here, but the film looks really fucking good. Like, really.
The two trailers that I've seen, because obviously I've not watched the one that you put in chat earlier today. The two trailers I've seen have really, really hit the spot for me, and it's really made me want to watch this movie. So.
I don't think it spoils it. I could be wrong, Brad, but it seems like to me there's just a load of like.
It doesn't,
different
but I would
shots.
say if you don't want to see any other shots or anything, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Because it shows. It's got a few shots from the second trailer, but it's got quite a bit of new stuff in. But like Mike said, I don't think it spoils anything. It's just showing. It shows a bit more of Catwoman and then a few good action shots.
There's
Yeah,
one dialogue
it's-
bit about Bruce Wayne which was quite interesting, which
I can't remember. I can't remember the dialogue.
from the Riddler.
Can't remember.
It's fine, dude. But yeah, it's been quite a nice Christmas so far. I enjoyed rewatching The Matrix so much. Rob, I started Arcane. I'm about 5-6 episodes in. It's really fucking good.
So good.
You looking forward to a season 2?
I binged that in an afternoon.
Yeah. How the fuck did you binge? They're like an hour an episode. How did you binge that in an afternoon?
Well, it was a long afternoon.
It's about 10 hours, dude, isn't it?
Maybe I started in the morning then.
This is a really long fucking day.
I don't think Rob quite understands what an afternoon is.
Daytime, nighttime, it's all the fucking same. But yeah. Oh, it's been.
So on your clock, Rob, when does afternoon turn into evening?
I don't know.
Is
Well,
it
the
1
kids
a.m. by
never
any
go.
chance?
The kids never go to bed, I don't expect. So it's all the fucking same. Have you had a good Christmas anyway? Has it been hectic in your house, dude?
Yeah. Always.
But at least you had the freedom to go outside, hey?
I didn't though.
You didn't.
Because I
You
don't
can't
really
take-
know. There's a deadly virus out there.
You can't take
Oh,
his
is it?
computer
Oh, right,
outside
okay.
either.
No.
Dude, take a baseball bat with you. You'll be fine.
All right, okay.
I mean, I'm not saying it's going to solve everything, but yeah.
I own a baseball bat, but no. Wait,
Okay.
nope.
Cheese. Bat.
Bat of cheese.
No, just going back to the cheese in
actual
your mouth
bat?
thing. Were you holding? I kind of imagine you had the cheese in your mouth. and you
Hang
were
on.
trying to cut it.
Wasn't this story before we press record?
I don't know.
Possibly.
Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. If for those that don't know,
I've got a sore lip because I jabbed myself in the face with a sharp knife.
It just gets
And
better.
cheese and biscuits.
it was cheese and biscuits.
Or cheese and crackers.
Cheese and Squid Games by the sound of it.
Oh yeah. You playing red light?
There was
green
a bit
light,
of
were you?
Stilton stuck on the knife, so I just tried to lick it off and I missed. All right.
He ended up with the tongue person instead.
Ladies and gentlemen, a mid-30s married man
With children.
with 5 children, yeah.
Are you having any more this year, Rob?
No.
What, cheese and biscuits or kids?
My vasectomy's booked for the 15th of January.
Wow.
And that's close to.
I know. Shitting myself.
Not as close as it will be to his nuts. Fair play to you, dude.
You don't think it's going to be like, come on, Rob, before you go in.
Just put it in this cup. You know, she might tell you to put it in a cup and then
I
put it in
did
the
say,
freezer.
did you want me to freeze some just in case you change your mind? And she's like, no, you're fine.
You're good. You got the green light.
If you do it off your own back, just make sure you label the cup before you put it in the freezer.
That's good. Yeah, it's good.
Dad, what's this strange coloured ice cream?
Oh,
We're it's fine. We're recording that Saturday, so we'll find out more on Saturday the 15th.
Oh, shit, yeah. It's Friday the 15th, isn't it?
No, Saturday the 15th.
Oh, no, it's Friday the 14th. I'm getting mine.
Yeah. Oh,
After work.
so after work.
Yeah.
Is that in the afternoon or is that, you know?
Yeah.
What,
12:45.
is that in the morning?
Yeah,
or-
PM. That's definitely
Have you ever
afternoon.
seen anyone after they've had it done?
Only my dad about 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah, it looks massively painful and uncomfortable.
Apparently, it depends on the type of surgery because there's 2 different types. If they use a scalpel, then yeah, it takes a longer day.
That just does
Yeah.
not sound like a fun time.
I'm surprised you haven't done that, Brad.
What?
Well, you are about them no kids.
Yeah, True.
I'll let you know how it is.
Don't really want my balls cut yet. Thanks.
I'll let you know how it is. I'm sure it's not going to be fun. I mean,
high five, guys! I did it when he comes out. Has anybody been watching Christmas films?
Not really.
weirdly, yes.
I just wondered because, like, I didn't know if people have like a routine over Christmas that they, sit down and watch certain films or.
I watched one night. I watched the mother-in-law came round and we sat and watched the night before, and then after that we watched It
Such a good
Chapter
film.
2.
Oh, that's such a great,
not a Christmas film, I know, but yeah, I hadn't seen it before, so
Remy sat there and was glued to Frozen last week for some reason or other. We watched.
is Frozen a Christmas film? I know it's set. It's like it's snowy and
It's got
shit,
snowy.
but it's not technically a Christmas film, is it?
Well, this is the bit that got me. Like, we have Disney Plus, we have a decent TV, and my wife was playing it on BBC iPlayer in like whatever the streaming format for that is. And I was like, we have Disney Plus, just put it on Disney Plus. She's like, no, I'm just gonna stream it on BBC iPlayer. I'm like, it's in 4K on the Disney app. No, I'm just gonna leave it on her. I'm like, the fuck are you doing? Anyway, doesn't matter.
Is that the only reason you didn't sit down and enjoy it then, Mike? Because it wasn't in 4K?
I couldn't watch it. I was not very good at that point. I think I basically fell asleep through everything over the last week, apart from a couple of things. The Matrix films.
I mean, the week leading up to Christmas, my kids watched the Home Alone film like every day.
That's the only film I didn't watch. Has anybody seen the new one then? Have you seen the new one, Rob?
Yeah, I don't like it. It's terrible. But we didn't watch that leading up to Christmas. We watched it ages ago, and my kids agreed it was terrible. Because it didn't have Macaulay Culkin in it. That was their
review.
Did you watch it, Mike?
I've seen the new one.
I remember you making a very controversial comment in the chat, and I can't remember what it was.
I can't remember what it was, but it basically tries to humanize the bad guys. Because they're not bad guys, they're just something.
They're just idiots.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
They do that. I think after 2 it becomes like that as well. They're just fucking stupid.
Oh, the worst thing about it, maybe it's just me picking up on it, is the fucking music. They're like, this is a completely like reboot, completely different, blah blah blah, and then all the way through the film is the fucking Home Alone theme, but it's not the Home Alone theme. It's like somebody's took a fucking chainsaw to it and like cut bits out of it whilst you're listening to it. I don't know if you picked up on that or not, Rob, but
No,
it was just, I could hear it and it was grating every fucking time I heard it. And Brad's scrolling through my messages now.
You said it? No, you said
No,
that film was better than something else that I liked.
I'm trying to find
Venom.
what it
You
was.
preferred
That
it
was
to
it.
Venom 2.
Yeah, that was quite You liked that?
What, Venom 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens in that film?
I haven't seen that yet. You're welcome to talk about it. I'm just saying I haven't seen it yet.
No, I'm not going to.
That was it, because you said that. You said it's better than Venom 2, and I said I haven't seen either, and I'm sure that I know that's not true.
I think they're both. Oh my god! I feel like December's just, apart from Spider-Man, is just fucking month of bad films. It really has been.
What other Christmas films have I watched? What's the one where Kurt Russell plays?
Christmas Chronicles 2.
Yeah, and the first one.
Oh, you watched both of them? I watched the second one.
Yeah,
It's got the kid from Brad's favorite film.
Snake Plissken as Santa Claus. It's great.
What's the fucking name of the film? What's the name of the film?
What film?
The Australian film.
Oh,
Crocodile Dundee.
Nope.
Yeah, that's the one.
No, the one with Sam Neill.
Yeah, I know the one you mean.
The one you fucking hate, and then you.
What are you talking about?
It's got the kid from Deadpool 2 in it.
Yeah.
But before that, he was in another film with
Hunt
Sam
for the
Neill.
Wilder People.
Hunt for the Wilder People. And Brad doesn't like that film. I can't remember if you've seen it or not, but
He's from New Zealand. He's not Australian, is he?
or New Zealand.
I think he is. Be very careful there, Michael.
Yeah.
So one or the other. I said. I apologize.
I think I just don't like him. I don't like that kid.
He's good in Hunt for the World of the People. I think Sam Neill's really good in Hunt for the World of People.
Maybe I should watch it again.
I feel like your taste has changed.
But then I feel if I watch it again and then by the end of it, I'm like, for fuck's sake, why did I do this for 2 hours again?
It's not that long. I think it's like an hour and a half.
No, I might try it again.
I watched the best Christmas film. Again,
Well,
I love it.
That's a controversial statement, isn't it?
It is, and it's probably just me.
Die Hard, then.
It's Die Hard, right?
No, it's not.
I did watch that.
I'm not denying it's a Christmas film. I'm just saying it's not for me the best Christmas film.
Okay.
Did you watch it then, Rob? Have you rewatched it? Die Hard.
Yeah. Well, it was way before Christmas, but it was on like.
Oh, it was in June, was it?
No.
Oh,
Probably like the end of November time.
Oh, okay.
Why? What would? Oh.
What is it, Rob?
Jingle All the Way.
Yes.
I knew it.
Cheryl put that on the other day, and all I could do is just start doing impressions of Arnie because he's so bad in that.
He's so
film.
Austrian.
He's just it's so cliche. Like when they go to bed, and you got that doll right because it'd be really hard to find. And just like does wide eyes, and it's just like so bad.
The funny thing is, like, I just feel like we're in this day and age where like parents are a bit more understanding. You've got equal, like, it's just weird being a parent and then it being like, oh, his kid and his wife spends the whole time going, "You're never here," and I'm like, the dude's at fucking work. You want all your fucking shit. He needs to go to work, and they spend the whole film like ripping into him. But yeah. I think it's funny. The fucking end bit it's a terrible film, but it makes me laugh, and it made my kids laugh.
I didn't get to the end.
Did you not?
It got turned off.
I would watch it again. I have like a Christmas routine. I'll watch probably that, and I normally watch Bill Murray's Christmas special on Netflix. I'm probably the only one that's ever seen it, but I quite like that. And that's what I watched Christmas Eve. Yeah.
The only one I've watched basically all the way through is we went up to Mum and Dad's on Christmas Eve and Muppets Christmas Carol was on.
Yeah, I did start watching it, but I fell asleep.
And I think the end of Home Alone was on when we first got there, so we watched that.
Have you seen The Night Before, Brad?
Yeah, we did. Last year, we watched it as part of the thing we did, didn't we?
Oh, yeah. I can't remember if we watched it or not.
Yeah, it's good.
I thought didn't we sit down and watch it together?
Yeah.
No.
I thought
Yeah, we did.
I want to say we did as well.
No, we didn't.
No, we were skipping through like funny parts of it after we had all watched it.
Right.
But we're
I think after that episode, I think Rob put it on and he was just like going to the bit of the church and like stuff like that.
Yeah,
skipping through bits.
That is a good movie, to be fair.
It's a good movie.
I'm glad I watched that again this year.
I meant to rewatch it, but I ran out of time. Brad, did you buy any games in the end? Because there's plenty of sales on.
I haven't actually bought anything, I don't think. Yeah, I am going to. I'm going to get, because the Mass Effect Legendary Edition is like half price over at the moment, so I'm going to get that. Yeah, I don't really know what else. Like, I got Pokemon Brilliant Diamond on Switch for Christmas, so I'm playing that.
Did you? Nice. They got, is it Arceus?
Yeah, that's next year at some point, I don't know when.
It's like January. End of the month.
Well, I'll probably get that then. I don't think I bought anything else. I was just playing through. I played through a couple of old games. I was playing through Horizon again in preparation for the new one.
When's that out?
February, I think.
February,
I think.
Cool.
But yeah, I haven't actually bought many new games, I don't think, recently. But yeah, I will be getting that Legendary Edition.
Nice.
You won't play it though.
I assume that's what you were hinting at when you asked.
What are you getting on Switch?
No,
Is it on
PC.
Switch? PC. You won't
No,
play
it's
it.
not
though.
on the
yeah.
Switch.
You won't play it. Waste of
I
money.
am very tempted to play Elder Scrolls.
Oh yeah, because it's like £4, isn't it?
Elder Scrolls
Um,
Online.
Yeah. The black, like basically every chapter of the game is like £14 at the minute on Green Man Gaming, and I'm very, very tempted.
You won't play it.
Rob's just like, just play New
It's
World.
a massive time sink. You won't play it.
Nah, I'm not playing New World. Sounds like a terrible game.
Oh no, it's really good.
No, it's fucking terrible.
My dad.
I think
my
Luke
dad's bought
agrees
it.
with me. Your dad's support.
Yeah, I was like, I warned you.
You sold it to. How did you
no,
sell that
I
to your
did
dad?
not. I just saw
I
me.
bet you did.
I did not. I did not sell it to him one bit because I told him it's a lot of out. Like he got told off the first time I played it because he was addicted to it and like played it for a lot longer than he should have done.
What, the first 12 hours?
I don't know how long he was on, but
Yeah, at least from
That's
all
one afternoon to Rob.
That's one afternoon.
Yeah.
Because I'd all three.
Isn't there still a problem with dupes in that game?
no.
They fixed it, have they?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
You're not just saying it because you're a New World.
No, they
Affiliate,
no.
Dupe's been gone for ages.
Right, okay.
They've just
No, I did.
So there was something about phishing bots or something, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's been lots of problems, but it's fine. It doesn't take away from the gameplay loop. It's just incredibly addictive.
No, I did see it at £10 off at the minute. I was like,
I mean, we all played Division 1. Come on.
Yeah. I did see some Division news the other week.
Luke almost said something then.
Lee, you must miss Division 1.
That was riddled with bugs. We
Yeah,
formed
we
a
loved-
podcast discussing the said bugs. So, you know.
I don't remember a previous
wait, I
podcast
like-
to this.
Wait. I thought you were going to say formed a friendship, but no, we formed a podcast.
The friendship was before. No, it was during, wasn't it?
It was about the same time.
Didn't all that new content get delayed?
What new
Division
content?
2.
Oh, you're talking.
Yes,
you're,
it did,
you're
yeah.
talking about the much improved sequel to the Division, aren't you, Brad?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
The one that
the one that-
somehow I got tricked into paying full price for and I barely played.
Yeah. They came out and said that it's being delayed for some bullshit reason.
The sequel that killed every podcast that was about the franchise bar one.
You're still going?
He just refuses to fucking let go.
Oh,
I'll give you 3 guesses and I bet
I
you
know,
need
I
one.
know.
That's some Free Willy 2 shit right there. You know exactly what I mean,
He's
right?
playing Tarkov now, though. He's not playing Division anymore.
Nobody's playing Division anymore. That's why.
Oh no, there is. There's at least
there
3
is,
people
there is.
playing.
My Twitter says so.
Yeah.
The devs don't count.
No, I did see some Yannick replying to somebody because they were like, if this tweet gets like 500 likes, we want to know what's going on with survival. And they were like, Yannick basically replied saying, seeing as this has got the 500 likes, I'll reply, we will only bring back survival if we can make it better than the original.
So no, then.
So that's
Right?
never coming back then.
Wow.
Unless
Full of confidence.
Unless they break off survival from the Division and sell it to another fucking studio.
Heartland. It's literally going to be Heartland or something, isn't it? Don't know. We'll see. I'm interested to see what Red Storm does with the Division. If they're left on their own to do it without Malmo's input, being honest. But whether I will fucking play or not is a complete...
No, principle, I will never play that game ever again.
I was going to say there was 2 faces there that were looking like I don't give a fuck.
You said that last time when you were like, out of principle, I will never have any kids ever again. And
Did
then
I
you
say
had
that?
twins. Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
You
but
were-
then his wife offered him sex. So
Man's
He
got a
was
point.
like, "Don't mind if I do." But yeah, no, I don't know. I was quite interested in playing Elder Scrolls back in November. So the fact that I think it's every single fucking chapter, like really fucking cheap.
We've played it before.
Yeah, but it's very different than what it is now. I tell you something I have been playing. GTFO. I know nobody gives a fuck here, but it's really good. It's really good now. It's left.
Was that the
early
photo?
access.
You sent a photo of a game or something? Was that it?
Yeah, that was it. It's
You said it's like massively different or something now, isn't it? Or like quite different.
the rundown that basically they have like all these different. They call it like a rundown, and the idea is it's a bit like Tarkov. It changes, so it kind of resets itself. And I'm only using Tarkov as an example of that kind of thing. But you get loads of gadgets, loads of weapons. You drop in, and you run as 4 of you, and you have to, as a team, get all these objectives done, and then get the fuck out. It's kind of like Tarkov, but without the PvP kind of side of things. It's from what I've played. I've completed 2 of the rundowns so far, and it's
So
really good.
it's PvE.
It's PvE, yeah.
PvE.
Like, is the game loop changed? Because that's what always like put me off. Not put me off, but like you just put in a situation that's hard, and you can make it harder if you want. And if you make it too hard, you fail, and then it's very brutal, and you basically have to start again.
No, this one's been a bit different. So I think they changed. I think the fact that it's come out of early access, they've changed the rundown. Possibly, I don't know. The first one is basically you get this matter projection thing, you get the fuck out. There's no additional objectives, but weird stuff starts happening that we didn't see before. Like I'm running along, and the next minute something different happens. I'm like, what the fuck? Where the fuck am I? And then it like glitches back. And then you do B1, and then something else fucking happens, and then there's a bit more to it, and it's like, for example, A1 that we played last time is not the same at all. Different.
But like I remember it's procedurally generated anyway, so it's never the same every time we did it. But it was similar, so you could kind of set up something. But it was so like difficult if you set up wrong that you would just end up wiping.
Yeah, I haven't. Like I said, I feel like this one's slightly easier at the minute. A1 is pretty much get a team in, you do the doors and everything. You still have to find the objective and ping shit, but it's a lot more explained.
Right.
And I feel like the areas are a bit more varied as well, and it's not as reliant, especially on A1 and B1 that I've played so far. It's not as reliant on you creeping round the level, like literally from the minute you spawn in. Maybe that changes the further down the run. I assume it should be like a difficulty thing. So the further down the rundown you get, D, you should be like creeping round. But that's expected because it's the hardest content in the game.
Yeah, no.
But you've got to complete the previous ones to get there, which you know already. But they've got modifiers. So you go in and collect crystals whilst you're in there. If you collect X amount and get out within a certain time, you get boosters upon basically leaving the game, which up your chances of survival when you go in for another time.
Ah, so there is some kind of reward now, because there was no reward.
No, there's vanity. There's vanity for completing it as well now. So there's a lot more going on. But for me, just the co-op side of playing with 3 people that I've never played before and trying to communicate with those people, even if it's over chat, I haven't used any microphones on it, and I've managed to complete A1 and B1 so far. And like I said, I know no one else here is interested in it, but it would still be nice to play that with you guys, because when shit does go fucking wrong, that is like the best bits. But not just that, it's, when we were finding like all the ammo packs, the boosters and shit like that, and you're trying to share your resources out, that's what makes the game for me. Kind of like what you do when you play Tarkov.
Was it that night we played with Crouchy and that kid from the Destiny Discord? Was that with you?
Yeah, but that was basically being handheld through the game, wasn't it?
That was
I haven't-
fun.
Yeah, it was. But it's different. That's all I can say is it's different, and I don't know. I can't really say any more than that. But it's running a lot better. It's a lot smoother. I feel like the hit registration, everything is pretty much. It's not going to be Battlefield or Call of Duty, absolutely like what you're used to. It's its own thing, but it's very smooth, is all I'll say, and it's running at like 140 frames, whereas I don't think it was running at 140 frames before.
No, it did feel like a laggy
The only
PvP game before, didn't it?
Yeah, the only bit that I feel is a bit raggedy is when you drop down. Still, that is it. That's the only bit that they haven't really sorted. But it's literally about 20 seconds of the game. So. But you're in there for an hour, or however 35 minutes, however long it is to complete an area of the game. But it is good. It is fun, and it's. I think the interesting thing on this rundown is I'm going to areas that we never saw before. And there's do you know what I mean? Like the map, the level design is completely different to what we saw before. You're still having to do these things where you're going, for example, you find in 34B, getting a key in a room, but you have to get there. And there's an absolute maze of rooms.
Is there still the whole console shit where you can ping stuff?
Yeah, but you can, roughly. You look at the doors. There's more on screen to tell you what to do. It'd be like query fucking key. So you go to the console, query the key, but everybody knows how to do that. Who's basically playing the game. So there's a bit more. I don't know. It's a bit more fleshed out than it was when we played it, and I've enjoyed from what I've played so far. So. Yeah, I don't know if that sounds interesting to anybody else, but yeah, it's good. It's just on that on your resources though that it makes it quite difficult. That's your difficulty, because once you run out of bullets or health, you're fucked basically. That's the bit that fucks you over. But it's no different than playing Tarkov, is it? Except you could be in PvP and fucked. So, which is why somebody's getting all the prizes right now.
Hi.
But yeah. I think that's it really. I haven't really got anything else left to say.
Yeah, I don't. There was the Doctor Strange trailer. If anyone gives a shit about that looked quite good.
I watched Witcher season 2.
Have you? Was that in an afternoon?
Not quite. That was more afternoon, evening, and up until 2:00 in the morning.
Is it good?
Yes.
Because I've heard a lot of people saying it strays from the source stuff, but I guess you wouldn't know that, so.
I think.
I mean, I remember what I do from playing The Witcher 3. There's because they go to the place where the witches rest. I don't know what it's called, but there's I played the third game, and you see the little girl. The little girl training outside on
yeah,
the wooden beams and stuff. That's pretty close to on the show. Yeah,
it's Henry Cavill good, isn't it?
Yes.
Is the CGI better than the first season?
I don't know.
I don't think it was that bad in the first season.
I don't know. I watched the first couple of episodes, I think, and then
there was less boobies in this season, which was a bit annoying. But other than that, I really enjoyed
it.
Do you want Henry Cavill to play James Bond?
Yes.
Not this again. It must be the end of the episode.
Can't end every episode of the podcast now talking about James fucking Bond.
Again, you son of a bitch. Well, I didn't know if we were recording tonight, so I was going to continue on my rewatch of James Bond because I watched Casino Royale last night and Quantum of Solace back to back.
Wow.
That was a good
there's
4.5
4 hours you'd never getting back, isn't it?
4.5 hours of James Bond. Yeah, it was good. To be honest, I really enjoyed it. I think I had issues with Quantum of Solace, but the fact they all kind of interlink together, yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the others because I want to watch No Time to Die. So, yeah,
My dad watched it.
Have you not
He
watched
said
it
was
yet?
really
Mike?
good.
Sorry. Bro.
no, I haven't seen it yet.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I kind of wanted to rewatch. I really enjoyed rewatching The Matrix before watching Matrix 4, and apparently I didn't need to do that because half of those films are in that film, so don't need to worry about that. And I did the same with Spider-Man. I watched all 7 Spider-Man films before seeing No Way Home.
My God.
Wow.
Not back to back. That was over weeks, sort of thing. So that wasn't back to back, but it was worth it.
Well, who's your favorite
No.
Spider-Man? After watching all those, who's your favorite Spider-Man? Who's
I
your...
can answer this.
I don't even look. I won't even move my mouth.
Tobey
Andrew
Maguire.
Garfield?
Is it not Tobey Maguire?
All of them.
All of them.
All
It's
of them.
not. It's Garfield, you big fucking scrub.
No, it's all of them. It's
Can't be all
What's
of
a
them.
cop out?
Can't be all of them, you fucking let down.
Can't say anything.
Why are you lying
can't
to me?
I can't say anything. I'm the fucking werewolf.
What?
What?
I'm not the werewolf, I mean.
What are you on about?
Don't worry. It was a terrible joke.
I'm really confused right now. Why are you talking about
You don't want
werewolves?
to spoil the film.
I'm not spoiling the film.
I just
But go
asked you
see
which
it.
one is your favorite after watching the first 7. You don't have
First
to
7
spoil
is
the film.
It's still Andrew Garfield. I
Okay,
think
there
he
you go.
was-
That's all you had to say.
I think the downside
No,
is just
enough
he had.
done. That's all you got to do.
Anyway, back to James Bond.
Do you think
No,
Andrew
I-
Garfield would make a good James Bond?
Yeah, I do.
Fucking
Yeah,
I do think he
as
would.
well.
Yeah, I'd rather have Tom Hiddleston, but there we go.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Watch The Night Manager and tell me you shouldn't be James Bond.
No.
Bloody
I only
refuse.
take
what
you
to
like
do.
I only take you an extended afternoon.
The Night Manager. Have I seen that?
I don't know.
What happens?
There's a guy in it. What's his name? Tom Hiddleston,
There's a
and
guy in
he's
it.
basically he's basically James Bond.
What a shit start to a review. Well, there's a guy in this movie, right?
It's not a review. He said what happens in it. I'm not reviewing it.
Alright,
I'm
what's
just telling him what happens
What's the
in it.
plot
It's a
of the,
shit start to a
of the film?
synopsis as well, then.
It's got the girl from Tenet in it.
I don't know. I don't want to know who's in it. Just tell me what happens in the fucking film.
It's not a film. It's a TV show.
Oh.
It's on BBC. It was on BBC. On the BBC.
Oh, maybe I have seen it. What happens in the TV
Oh.
show?
There's a guy in it,
That's
right?
There's a guy in it, right? His name may or may not be Tom Hiddleston.
Fuck's sake. No, I think I have seen that. But
Because
it was a long time ago.
basically first episode, he beats the fuck out of somebody. I'm like, he'd make a pretty good fucking Bond. But there we go. Apparently, people want Cavill. I'm down with that. People want Idris Elba. I'm down with that either. As long as he ain't got no fucking gunslinging guns in it, I'm fine with that too.
About The Rock, would he play a good Bond?
What kind of hat you gonna put on him?
James Bond doesn't
Fez?
wear a hat.
He wears a fez. Ah, the Rock in a fez.
He doesn't wear a
Cool.
fez. What Bond films are you watching?
I'm pretty sure in one of the old James Bond films, one of his friends
You're
had a
thinking of,
fucking fez.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Indiana
No,
Jones?
he's thinking
I
of
think I have.
Austin Powers.
Oh, he was the British comedian that had a fucking fez.
Tommy Cooper.
Tommy Cooper. You said that with such disdain. No,
That's just how I talk to you, Mike.
Didn't Tommy
Yeah,
Cooper die
I-
on stage? He did, didn't he?
Yes, he did, yes.
I can't remember what his catchphrase was. I'm sure Luke does. You were around about that time. No?
Fuck you.
Wow.
Wow.
Before we go,
Where are you going?
we're probably gonna end the show, aren't we?
Oh, okay.
Like, it's about an hour, isn't it? That's what you want.
Well,
out?
it's Christmas. We should do like an extra long episode.
No.
Isn't the reason?
Yeah, more waffle.
Yes.
Oh, waffle. Right. Another hour of Robert's favorite James Bond villains. Can we do a James Bond episode at some point in the future? We might as well.
I'm busy that night.
You're busy that night.
Yeah.
Why?
Do you not like James
I've never
Bond
watched
films?
a single one all the way through, so
You've never.
What?
Guess what? Guess what we're doing after the
we've
podcast?
definitely been over this before.
Oh, let's
Guess
watch
what
a
we're doing
Bond
after-
film after this.
Yeah, I've got to watch Skyfall. This is my next on my list. It's one of the best. It's 94% on Rotten Tomatoes.
To be fair, if we're watching a Bond movie, I will watch Skyfall. You pick
Yeah,
any
I'm
other
down.
Bond movie, I'm done.
Have you watched the new one?
I have watched the new one. We are not talking about it.
Is it that bad?
No, it's just I don't want to talk about it because you haven't watched it.
Okay. Fair play.
I'll tell you what's wrong with it when you've watched it.
Okay.
Did you not like it then? Like,
I'll
did you not
tell
like
you
it?
the same when
It's-
you've seen Venom 2.
Fine,
Because fucking terrible.
but you didn't even like Venom 1, so that doesn't count really.
Okay, so if Venom 1 was here,
Yeah.
right? Transformers 7 was here.
Get fucked.
On the scale of
You're outnumbered on this
All right,
because me
on
and Rob both like Venom. You don't, and Brad hasn't seen it because of course he fucking hasn't.
I've seen the first one.
Damn it!
Yeah, Brad didn't like the
One
first
time,
one.
Brad. The one time.
And I agree with Mike.
The second one's good. I enjoyed it.
I expect the
care what
second
you
one to
say.
be worse than the first one because most sequels are, but it won't be terrible. You're just being harsh because you don't like Venom in the first place.
I'm not being harsh. Rob, what is the point in the woman coming back from Venom 1?
What woman?
Which woman? His ex-missus
woman-
or
Yeah, his ex. In Venom 1, he ends up with her, doesn't he? Venom 2, there is no point in that character being there.
Yeah, there is.
At all. For the entire film. There's no point.
So he's got someone to save.
That is a poor fucking excuse.
I'm sorry.
Not for
That's
you.
like saying, what's the point in Mary Jane in a Spider-Man film? Or Gwen Stacy in a Spider-Man film? What's the point in them?
why is there
part of the
ever a
comics.
Bond girl?
Yeah. That's a really bad argument, Mike. I'm sorry. Because
Yeah, but
there's always a damsel in distress.
Damsel in distress, yeah.
in the Craig films, they just end up dead. He doesn't save them. He either shoots them or he fucking gets them killed anyway. So, or they kill themselves, as I apparently found out last night. Ava Green, dead. Sorry, spoilers, bro.
It's fine. I literally don't care. Although I was just about to say, I guess I don't need to watch Skyfall now.
What? No, she's not in that one. You don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, because she's dead.
I was like, is the second one shit? No, I don't think it's shit. I just don't think it's as good as the first one because you haven't got the sheaf in it.
The Chief?
Are we talking about Bond now or Venom?
No.
I'm confused.
No, I'm going. But before I go, I'm gonna
Where are you
say,
going?
please. I'm just gonna walk out. I'm just gonna leave the room. Go see Spider-Man, please. Go
I
see
am.
Spider-Man.
I'm going to see him this week at some point.
You gonna go see him this week? Are you?
Yep.
It's literally what you.
I'm going to go
Which
see
one?
him. I don't, all of them, apparently.
Yeah, go see all of them. No,
You're going to go see that really terrible Japanese Spider-Man film.
Super Saido. Whatever's fucking name. Oh.
I've been playing
yeah,
Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PS5, so hyped.
That's a good game.
It is.
It's fun.
Yeah. No, honestly, like it does a very good thing, which basically makes all the previous films matter, and that's a good thing. That's all I'll say. And I'll leave it there. It's a good
What are
film.
we talking about now? I've lost track of what film we're actually talking
James Bond.
No, we were talking about Venom too.
Yeah, Venom, and then when he turns up in James Bond, Quantum Solace, and he fucking kills Haley. No, it's not Haley. What's the fucking Gemma Arterton for no fucking reason? He covers her in the Venom stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Neither do I.
Bond
Right, let's
Venom
roll.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, it's owned by Spony, so.
Spony.
Yeah, Spony. Saponi. Anyway, I think that's it. Cheers, guys. Happy holidays, and we'll catch you soon.
Happy New Year, 2022. Let's go again.
Cheers.
Bye, Luke. You son of a bitch.
Bye.
Bye.